People say they would do anything to protect their pets. For one owner, that meant fighting off an alligator. WECT's Ava Brengord talked to one man in Southport who did it. He put his life on the line for his dog, Ava.
Yeah, that's right, John. The man says when it came down to his life or the life of his dog, there was only one answer.
A few miles from downtown Southport, Bonner Herring spends his free time here on a 100-acre property where he gardens and goes fishing.
5 minutes can turn into an hour really quick.
All with 4-year-old Strike, who's attached at the hip.
You know, this is his pond as it is as much as it is mine, and he likes to go and get in the edge of the water to cool off.
But 2 weeks ago,
where you see that white stake at the other end, that's where I was. I had my guard down, I didn't think about it. I heard him let out a yell like I've never heard in my life, and I heard water at the same time. I knew exactly what it was the instant I heard it.
It was an alligator that decided Strike would be its next meal.
And I was like, no sir, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna get my dog back.
Herring grabbed a rake and jumped into the water.
Somehow a voice inside of me said, you know what, if you can get in there and pile in there close enough, maybe you can keep that gator away. And that's what I did.
Rake in hand, Herring kept swimming as the gator dragged Strike away. Hoping the commotion scared the gator away, he grabbed Strike and started swimming back to shore. But halfway back, the gator surfaced.
Just out of arm lengths away from us. The only thing I could pray was he wouldn't turn and come back at us, and he didn't. Thank the Lord.
From all of this, the dog only had a broken leg. And after a swift recovery,
Strike's enjoying the limelight.
But as the scars fade,
I mean, the scars from here to there, and he had puncture wounds basically all over this leg.
Herring has him on strict orders to stay out of the water for now.
Hey, no, Strike here. See? He's not afraid of the water.
And it's not lost on him that this was a close call.
He's a fortunate one. I visualized what it would be like to drive down that rock road without striking the back of my truck. And I felt what it would feel like to tell my family I left him here. Excuse me.
Bringing a whole new meaning to man's best friend.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Wow.
I can't say that I wouldn't do that. I would probably do the same.
Yeah, but I mean, and even after getting Strike and getting him back, the fact that the gator surfaced.
I know. He thought it was over for both of them.
Point, yeah. And the dog, I mean, Strike seems to be doing just fine.
Oh,
right?
yeah. And so I do want to mention that it's not advised to jump in if an alligator is attacking your dog, but clearly nothing was keeping him from his furry friend.
Yeah, we've heard stories about this before, but you know, you can even see how emotional he got talking about maybe not Strike being with him anymore. A lot of people will do a lot for their pet. What a good story.
Thanks, John.
All right, Ava, thanks.